Hey, welcome to the show. My name's Trey Alexander.
I'm Melinda Petro from Fandango.com.
Two big movies that opened this past week and went head-to-head, Horrible Bosses and The Zookeeper. And, of course, the Horrible Bosses won that battle. Not by much, but enough that where the audiences were thrilled to see Jennifer Aniston doing a little bit outside of what we're used to seeing her do.
It's so great to see her doing exactly that, something different, and it's that bad behavior this summer that I think is bringing everyone in. It's a huge cast in Horrible Bosses as well. Really, really funny.
And then third position, Kevin James and The Zookeeper. Unfortunately, it didn't quite do the numbers that they had hoped, but, you know, you can't beat Kevin James talking to a bunch of animals. Of course, the big winner at the box office, Transformers, again, the third in the series, and wow, Michael Bay just really kind of blows it up.
He did. He really redeemed himself from the last film. I think everyone had a bit of a bad taste in their mouth, but he shot this one in 3D, also in IMAX. It's just a feast for the eyes.
And it's good to see the hottie now also in 3D, right?
Yeah, Megan Fox is out. I think audience are like, who is this lady? But Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, she's gorgeous, and you've seen her in Victoria's Secret, and I think you're going to understand why Michael Bay is kind of latched onto this woman.
Yeah, well, he's got great taste in women.
That he does.
Of course, the big battle will be this coming weekend. Harry Potter, the most anticipated film probably of 2011, head-to-head with the Autobots. It'll be interesting.
So it is Potter madness this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
So excited. I've actually seen it. I was very privileged enough to check it out. It is amazing. So great.
How did you get to go see it? I wasn't on that VIP list.
I'll have to let you know next time.
Well, okay, let me ask you this then. For people that haven't seen a lot of the Potter films, but are now interested in seeing this one, because this one really looks cool,
Yeah.
is it a standalone?
You know what? You might be a little lost at certain parts, but going into it, it's all about the action and the story. They do enough flashback montages where I think you're going to be okay, and I think you're just going to have a good time. I mean, it is full of action, the story is fantastic, and you're just on the edge of your seat the entire time. So I think everyone's going to enjoy it, even if you don't have a past with all the other films.
Now, this is the first one that's shot in 3D, right?
Yeah, it was actually, they converted it into 3D.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
This is the first one, though, that's actually coming out in 3D. It's also in IMAX. So if you can get out and see it in 3D and IMAX, definitely go ahead and pitch in those extra dollars, because it is worth it. But either way, amazing to see.
Can I even get tickets? I mean, because all I hear about is how it's sold out everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is the event. Fans have been waiting for years for this to come out. So we have over 4,000 sold out showtimes across the country. But theater owners are constantly adding more. So don't worry, we can all go at midnight, dress up, it'll be great.
All right, cool.
So yeah, but it is going to be the event of all events.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, most anticipated film of 2011, and I'm thinking to myself, who would be nuts enough to go up against Harry Potter on on that weekend? And it's Pooh against Potter, Winnie the Pooh. You know, kind of bringing back a little nostalgia, something for the kids and their parents, because it really kind of has that vibe of the original cartoons that we used to see, you know, on television at home.
I'm going to be there as well. I'm a huge fan of Winnie the Pooh, and I love that old school animation. It's like a flashback to my childhood. It's so great to see on the big screen.
Yeah, and what I thought was interesting is that, you know, a lot of the voices are new, but they sound exactly like they did back when they originally did them so long ago, and the feel is there as well. And it also is kid friendly, meaning that it's only 70 minutes, parents. So you give your kids some jelly beans, some jujubes, they'll be fine. A little popcorn maybe. So obviously this weekend it's Autobots versus the Hogwarts. Who will win? Gee, if I were a betting man, I'd kind of have to go the Harry Potter route. One of the cool things about seeing a movie is the uniqueness of the venue that you get to see it in.
Yeah, and it's that communal experience, all your friends in the dark. It's so fun.
Well, one of my favorite places to go see films is, I was in Austin, Texas, and had the unique experience of going to the Alamo Drafthouse, which is like the coolest place to see a film.
I've heard so much about that place. What is it like?
Literally, it's like sitting in your living room with 100 or 200 of your best friends watching a movie. You get food served to you, you can have the beer. It really is pretty cool. And if you want to get tickets to the Alamo Drafthouse, you only need to go one place, and that's Fandango.com. So keep that in mind.
I get my tickets.
Yeah, you better.
So one of my favorite places to go is the Hollywood Bowl. If you haven't been there and you're planning a trip to LA, definitely check it out. It's such a great venue. It's under the stars. You can also bring your own snacks and drinks as well, which is always a big
I
big
was just
factor.
there, and I brought my own wine.
It just really adds to the experience, I think. But they do these sing-alongs, and not just at the Hollywood Bowl. They do these all over the country, and there's nothing better than singing "Summer Lovin'" with thousands of your friends.
So they do the Grease sing
They
along?
do Grease. They also do Sound of Music, and yeah, they do these all over. So if you can find a sing-along in your town, definitely go. So thanks for tuning in. We have a really big weekend coming up with Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh. And then, of course, next week we have Captain America, and then all the events are going to be taking place at Comic-Con.
And Friends with Benefits.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
leave out JT.
Yeah, you can't leave out Mila and Justin Timberlake. So we'll see if those two films can take a bite out of Harry Potter.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you next week.